What's going on, guys? I got 25mm spacers from CJ Pony Parts. I ordered 2 of them. I'm not sure if I can put the link in the description or the comments and pin that, but if I can, I'll throw those down there. Depending on where you're located, tax and shipping will be different. For me, they were about 40 something each. Total came out to 130, so decent tax, decent shipping, but you're gonna get very good quality compared to if you cheap out. They'll last long, vehicle specific, or not completely vehicle specific, but the bolt pattern, it's not like you're just gonna get a random 5x108. Very heavy. I've noticed if you cheap out on your wheel spacers, they're going to be a lot lighter. They're just going to feel cheap, not going to be durable. Studs are going to break. These do feel like very solid studs, and I've seen a lot of STs running these. They've ran them for a year plus and ended up completely fine. And I got so I got 2 of them. This one I'm about to put on the left side. I already put the right one on. What I've noticed about it is it does lift up your car a little bit. So you're not going to be as low. So if you got coilovers, I mean, if you're 25mm, I don't know if you can really, unless you have camber. But if you got the 20mm, which is like 8/10 of an inch maybe. I'm not sure on that conversion. But if you got those, you could definitely lower your car a little bit more, or stretch your tires so you don't end up scraping it. Or the other thing you could do is roll your fenders, which the Focus is already kind of pre-rolled. Has a little roll to it. One thing you do want to pick up too, you don't have to, but very recommended, is the anti-seize. I got this for $12 plus tax at AutoZone. This will basically just help you, so you can put that on the backside and put it onto the hub, and once that's onto the hub, after a lot of driving, it will get hot. It'll start to try and melt onto it, which these ones, not sure what material it is, don't think it'll melt. But if you do cheap out, definitely, if you're risking that, definitely go with the anti-seize. These I'd say 50-50 on, but majority of the time you're going to want to run this, especially in hot areas. So let's get into the video. You're now gonna want to remove with a metal bristle brush. You're gonna want to remove as much of this rust as you can before we apply both the spacer and the anti-seize. Now it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna have to do this next part quickly. I'll take this, grab your anti-seize like this, put it on the ground. Gonna get your anti-seize. Just apply good amount. Now that the whole thing is pretty much covered, and make sure that's as centered as you can get it. Take each of these bolts and put it onto the OEM studs, and the the studs on the spacers are going to be the ones that you put your OEM lugs onto. Definitely comes out very well. I do love the poke on it, but once you get that one done, it's gonna be the same exact thing for the rest of the other three. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go to a few different spots, take some pictures, and yeah.